Oh.
Lost. I didn't know anything about them.
I'm very wary.
Before the course, I was totally, nothing about computer starting.
I was a little bit nervous and I didn't have much confidence on it.
Okay.
Never touched one before. Frightened how to turn one on, because that's what I said. I didn't even know how to turn one on.
Yeah, so...
You had to turn one on, but not a lot.
Didn't know much about them. A bit apprehensive of using them. Well, frightened of it, really.
I think that's it. I think when you get older, you are more frightened.
Yeah.
I think that is the answer, really. You're frightened to dabble, where youngsters go on it and they're,
I suppose I've improved a bit.
Oh, a lot better.
Yeah, quite comfortable. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel okay at the moment, especially when I'm doing it on my own, but with somebody, if I make a mistake near me who is much professional on it.
Yes, I am more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose I am a bit more comfortable with it.
I'm a lot more comfortable with it in as much that I'm not, whereas before I wouldn't press a button in case it done something or wiped something off. I'm now quite happy at pushing a button because I can always get back to where I started. So I've learned that much.
Okay.
Very informative, and yeah, okay.
Very useful.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Very useful.
That's good.
Very useful. Really,
Yeah, because it's
great.
now helping us, the computers we got, that we can get on and know what we're doing.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Oh, the lessons have been very, very useful to me because at home I can now, when I get home, I ask my daughter, can I use your computer? And my grandson is near me, just in case I make a mistake. I call my other two sons, at home in Zimbabwe, and I talk to them on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, very good, very good.
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't read them from top to bottom.
Well, I think that the pamphlets you've given us are useful.
Yeah.
Would you say they're
I've been each time I get a chance at home when I'm free, I just take one of those pamphlets and then just go over them, just to keep my mind, not forgetting, so that I get something in there.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest, I've got them all in a pile, and I will, obviously when I'm not coming over here, I will be referring to these a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm really grateful that you've done these. I think these are a really grand idea.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
As I say, I haven't looked at them much at the moment, so I can't tell you, but they look to me as though they're worded quite easily for people to follow, But I am really grateful for these because I think that's a really good idea.
I do. Like Yvonne, I haven't really looked. I've just skimmed through them, and they look very good.
What I enjoyed most, was being able to, being able to control the mouse.
Well, specifically, to get familiarized with the computer for a start, and how to get online, sort of.
I think learning new things, interacting with other people, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, as we wouldn't be here, quite honestly, wouldn't be here. Well, I enjoyed really thinking that there was somebody else more or less in the same boat as me.
Oh, and I really enjoyed the way how you three boys really, treated us. You did accept us. You were like in the first days we couldn't, figure out what to do, but you've been so patient, which is very great. I'm so pleased about that.
Well, the way you've taught us, for a start off, and you've been so patient with us because
very patient.
No, you have,
yes.
And I think it's the ease of the way you teach us. It's you don't mind how many times we ask you.
And you still smile.
The people attending came from sort of quite, I don't know, a meeting that happened at Summer Plays, and some people expressed an interest, and through Time Bank it came about, and then you guys from the grammar school with doing your Duke of Edinburgh Awards scheme was perfect, a match, came at the right time. On first hearing that an IT course will be run in the resource room, of course I was sort of very happy about that, because we're looking to actually populate the resource centre and to encourage local people to be using the centre, because after all that's what it's built for. That's one of the main purposes, to get people in to use our IT equipment.
Well, I thought it was it would meet a definite local need. I was probably more taken with the idea of young people working with older people on the project. But there's definitely a big demand for it, especially in the older age group, and the way any support you can get to them, and particularly across the generations, as it were, is splendid stuff. All the feedback I've had has been very positive. People have been very enthusiastic, very keen, very pleased to have got some learning and some hands-on access to the internet, and very impressed with the way you're running it.
I think at first they were full of trepidation. It is something new. They're of the age group that do find technology sort of scary, but they have been, once they have mastered moving a mouse around and having some basic understanding of what IT is and what particularly the internet, they have actually embraced it very well, and they've been very keen and eager, and have had some astonishing results in being able to. The program that was put together has held their interest. We've had a few hiccups, but it's in general it's been fine, and I think the care that they've had and the understanding that has been in actually teaching them and being with them has been excellent.
I think you've had a very good approach to it. You've had a planned approach where you've taken people through different stages, showing them things that are relevant to them and helpful to them, and it seems to be at the right pace for people, and people seem to be taking to it very well, and I think they're yes, very good.
But I do think that it has been a good mix. It's a fine example of intergenerational working as well. I think it's benefited both sides. It's given our participants from Summer Place, our group, a different view of technology, the world, young people, a centre. They've had many benefits from it in that sort of way, and they've taken that back with them to their place, to Summer Place, and actually spread the word, and local councillors are interested, and the Community Housing Trust is interested in their progress and stuff, yes.
Yes, in both cases we've certainly, let's say the IT courses are always needed for that age group, and we've known that, and we hope that your work provides us with a good model for taking it forward, and we hope you'll well, we hope to have a chat with you about some ideas that we might have or you might have about how to take it forward and do what we can. But yes, there's certainly more interest in, great interest in continuing the course, either with another group of people or with the same group of people taking things further, and we do want to talk to you about it.
It has generated interest in the local community, particularly in the sheltered accommodation, because our current group has returned and sort of said lots of good things, and so been quite excited. And there are others who are saying, well, when are we having our turn? And are keen to actually follow in the footsteps of our present group.
Yeah.